Hi guys, FrostFangs here, back with the Paladins video. We're playing some Jenos today, sort of continuing the series I've had over the past week or two, talking about overtuned, maybe a little bit too good, maybe OP characters, and that's why I've sort of come back around to Jenos again, even though we're not going to be doing binary star, which is what I did in the last video. We're going to be doing full healer, sort of luminary, like shield, movement speed, self-heal Jenos, or, you know, one of the other two versions of it, which I have tweaked a tiny bit, but yeah, they're still close to what I've had set up for Jenos for a minute. It kind of goes without saying, but these two new cards for him are really, really good. Shield, plus movement speed, plus self-heal, everything on the right click makes it just a really, really strong ability, because you're still doing a really similar thing, although a little bit differently with Jenos, but you really feel when you put that shield on people and the movement speed, and if you're playing with a Jenos on your team, you also really notice it. Not so much against the Jenos, but you do pick up on the shield a little bit. But typically, there are some scenarios now where Jenos is way better than he was before, and some where I think maybe he's a little bit worse, but overall his impact feels much better, so even though you're not necessarily doing different things than you were before, you're still playing him very similarly. You're making a bigger difference, and it feels like you're doing that in a game, I would say. Maybe I'm wrong, please tell me if I am. I do quite like the spot he's in at the moment. I'm very interested to see what they choose to do with him in future updates and stuff, which I'm sure we'll find out about soon enough, because his player rate is really, really high as far as I can tell. Very similar to with Ying. Performance-wise, I don't know if he's necessarily doing better or worse, but of course, like I said, we're going to go for Luminary. My voice is kind of scuffed. I apologise for that. I'm going to go for the set with no self-heal, which I didn't even have set up before, and I think it will work out quite well here, because we're going to try and stay really far away. Shouts out there to Koga. Is he the real one, though? I get that quite a bit since they changed, like, and removed the verified stuff, but yeah, I won't ever ask you for anything. Do not, like, ever give FrostFangs anything for free if he asks you. Just general good advice. Full attempts here though. Dragon Fangs, Eminence, I'm just going to sit really far back here. Deja Vu, Predatory, Goddess Blessing, Eminence, Treacherous Ground is going to be kind of annoying, and then the standard one for, yeah, what's the name, Lex, Death Hastens. Koga's going really far back. I really don't want to be, like, in somewhere where they can see me, but I think it's kind of safe if I'm, like, here, right? So I can kind of retreat. Do I heal the Atlas? No, we heal the Koga. Heal there for the Atlas. I really need more Chronos, though, because early game it does feel kind of slow. You do need to sort of take a minute to get your Chronos going until you feel massively impactful, but yeah, when you're actually buffing somebody out in a one-on-one, makes a massive difference. Koga, they're saying game is broken. Don't know what he's even referring to. We're going to throw a heal there on the Atlas. We've just got a massive rewind there on the Inara. I guess it worked out in the end. The team is just going massive here. I'm not having any problems. I don't know what Koga's talking about, but yeah, I really do feel my voice is kind of scratchy today. Seems like he's having some sort of delay. There's a right click on the Tiberius. He's fine, but yeah, I've been having really good fun with Paladins. That's why I've been recording so much. That's why my voice is kind of scuffed right now, but yeah, just really enjoying the fact that the servers are kind of working as a normal, not giving me too much trouble, although apparently for the Koga here, it's having a hard time. Atlas is actually still happy. Hit the rewind, there's a right click, big heal. I feel like the Luminary is actually kind of crazy. I don't know if I like it more than Binary Star, but in a match like this, it's definitely the play. Even though we might be, you know, fine as a hybrid, being able to heal more is definitely worth. I don't like being pushed up this much. It's kind of not what I'm going for, but the whole reason we obviously can't play too crazy, there's a right click on the Koga. I'm going to go for the ultimate. That angle is horrendous. We'd really like to have more self-heal, but we can't play aggressively because we only have it at level 1. We have like 8 heal a tick. It's one of those things where Jenos has so many good cards, you kind of want to run all of them. Yeah, you've got so much good stuff you can pick from. This Lex is kind of scaring me. I kind of need to fight back a little bit. My aim is definitely not the best, but I'm focused on heals. That's kind of the whole point of this one, is we're not really going to do much other than heal people. Right click was kind of badly timed there. That's a Betty ult. She's really low. That was a massive one from her though. Nara going for the ult here. The An too, making sure I wasn't going to get hit by that. I think I just try and run, right? I want to make sure I can heal, but didn't even get another chance there at it. 1-1. I'm going to go for more Chronos. I'm just going to max out. I don't think I need anything else, because we are literally sitting at the back, throwing out heals. Pretty sure it's just the Koga having issues in this one throughout the 2 heals. The range here feels massive. Again, kind of missing the self-heal, because I wish I could peek and absorb a little bit for the team, but yeah, pocket heals here is the plan. I don't know what happened with my heal there. I'm going to go for the ultimate. We get a cheeky angle. Horrendous. I thought I might try and save the team play. I'm dead here. There's no way I'm going to run away, so I might as well go in, try and be kind of annoying. Did have heals on 2 of them. The duration is kind of crazy on it, even though you can't buff it out at all. Just the right click on its own, even if you don't have a build, is really, really strong. Atlas did touch it, but yeah, we're not going to get another chance at it here. There's a right click on the Koga. Just going to pull back and try and buff out the team more, but just about kept that the up there. The right click extra heal was kind of nice on her, but we really are just doing the shield, speed buff, and yeah, healing. That's our thing. It's really all we can do. Don't really know what's going on in the chat. I haven't really been keeping up with it, but I'm pretty sure it's a 4v5 because Koga just can't really play. He's having like really bad connection issues. We're 2 credits off for Chronos. I'll probably just wait here and spawn. This map does feel kind of steamrolly, at least to me. There are somewhere I think you can kind of get away with the 4v5, which doesn't really make sense, but this is not one of them. I feel like it's super team fight dependent, even though most of them are. This one I feel like is even more so than the average map. We got a heal there right on the Atlas. I'm just trying my best to throw out the heals, but even with max Chronos, it does not feel like I'm getting it particularly quick. Lex is just melting through the Lian. I'll throw one more to the Tiberius to try and keep him up. Definitely have done my job here. I think Bae's just going to tap my noggin. I guess she's going to die for it at least. She's going to jump out of that. Can we duel and finish her off? My aim and everything there was horrendous, but we actually got away and she got cleared there. That might give us an opening, but yeah, Alice is dead. Heal there on the Koga. One of those things where I usually talk about it, but yeah, playing any healer is super team dependent. That ultimate was horrendous. My ults could be much better. That'll make a pretty big difference. There's a grip on the IO. Did finish off the Lex. We're going to have to go in here and touch it, even though the Inara is going to treacherous ground. Pretty sure it's over anyway. I have the ultimate somehow. I don't really know how that happened, because I'm pretty sure I used it. Did I gen it that fast somehow? I'm confused. We'll throw the heal, go for the ultimate there. hit something. Don't know how I had the ultimate. I must have killed somebody who was on a really big streak. It didn't matter because I missed all of them in that game pretty much. I only hit the Lunar, I'm pretty sure. We still healed for a ton. I still did my job, but yeah, not really a game we could have won there. We'll re-queue, jump into a game 2, keep it going. Shouts out there too. That was their legs, by the way. He shredded. They're definitely star of the show, but I also healed for a ton. I don't really know what's I get out on top of that. We'll go ahead and grab Jenos again. Serpent Beach, another map where we can probably do the same sort of thing. For the teams, we've got an Io, Vora, Victor, and a Makoa versus another Makoa, another Victor. For the sake of the video, we're going to go for the same thing that gives us the massive Giga mark, but I would really like the self-heal here, is what I was trying to say, just because they have a 7 and a Strix. I guess self-heal doesn't really help versus the Strix because he's just double tapping you, but versus the 7, it kind of scares me a little bit. I think going for the massive mark and trying to stay out of fights would probably be a better idea than we just die at the end. So self-heal might not matter. I would like to be able to peek a little bit more and play a little bit more like that. But instead, we're going to run what I said we were going to run and keep it going. Massive shields, massive speed buffs, massive range on the mark, but no self-heal. So we're kind of relying on the IO for that, which I guess also kind of works. Kind of surprised we managed to make that work in our favor for most of that round, because I feel like we were getting battered, but it's just because I'm on Jenos and I'm having to sit really far back and not able to play confidently because I'm having to obviously heal. Where's everybody though? So much for that team fight. Io just kind of gave up and is sitting in spawn. She's now running in. I'm dead to this for sure. What happened to that? I feel like we were really winning it. I pointed it out and then it went massively downhill. Very, very strange. Is that Io DC or something? I don't know. There are the talents though. Pluck, yeah, burst mode, life exchange, unauthorized spin led, all really normal stuff. Obviously as Jenos you do get a little bit weaker as the match progresses, but not enough to notice it in round 1. Hello 7, he's just here. Try and do a little bit because I can't do anything else. Don't know what's happening. This game is kind of frying my brain. Somehow 7 is still alive even though he killed me like 30 seconds ago. RIO is playing so weird. Also, camera POV, what was that? Throw a heal there and then go back and spawn to grab more Chronos. He's dead anyway, as if I can save him here. He's popping the shield. Maybe we'll keep him up. Actually kind of worked. Through the ultimate, didn't get anything. I might be dead here to this Makoa. He missed the hook. Seeing if I could hold it there without them noticing that did not work. Hello, Ying. I think we can win this duel, right? There's another heal. We don't have selfie. I'm going to wait here just in case. Just like with the Ying video, though, even though I'm being kind of negative, it all sort of works out in the end. I'm definitely doing my job. I'm shielding, I'm healing, I'm avoiding damage, and I'm sort of doing the best that I can on a support. I could be doing a bit more damage, but you get what I mean. Your impact feels lower than it actually is when you're playing a healer, just like it does when you're playing a tank most of the time. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it does feel like I'm making a massive impact. When I right click somebody and I see like the entire team's health bar tick up a little bit, I feel like I'm doing something. I just tend to be a little bit more negative when I'm playing a healer. Team fight is of course over again. Their Victor is definitely the star of the show, who I think was the Lex in the last game. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it was the Lex from last time. And yeah, there is the objective lost. I'm trying my best to throw the marks. I'm doing my thing on Jenos. It's just sometimes the curse of being a healer. And Makoa just came back into spawn to look at the Victor and Vora, who aren't doing anything. I guess they gave up or they're throwing. Don't know. I was playing, Makoa was playing, and then Victor and Vora just kind of didn't do anything. Vora is now awake. It's over anyway. I don't think it would have mattered even if we were like fully putting in an effort there. They're just playing better as a team. But there we go. Of course, there is the defeat. It was basically just a 2-round game there. We still did fine. I feel like Jenos is in such a good spot. Even in matches like that, the stat is still really, really solid. I feel like it's one of those steps you can't really fail with. You just play Jenos, you do the bare minimum, and it will work out. You'll have your numbers. You'll do your healing thing. And again, just like the Ying video, this hasn't really gone how I was expecting it to, considering I'm trying to call him overtuned and maybe too good. You'd expect me to have 250k heals in a match where it goes the full distance, we heal for a ton, super massive impact, but instead, I showed it in a different way than I was expecting, but it still kind of worked. I feel like I could sit here, to be honest, in the practice range just talking about Jenos and you kind of get the idea, especially if you play Paladins yourself. You'll know how goddamn good he is at the moment, just like with the other healers that I've talked about positively. But yeah, that is where I'm really good. I like Jenos a ton. I think he is my highest level healer, right? I always forget to do this. Second, beaten out by Ceres, surprisingly. I guess it's just because of the times when he's not been particularly fun. So that's where I'm going to cut it. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Definitely let me know your thoughts on him down in the comments. I'd love to hear them. I'll see you guys all really, really soon. I appreciate you staying all the way till the end. And as always, stay frosty.